Good morning, friends, and happy Vlogmas day 22. Can't believe we're this far in Vlogmas. It's 10:30, I think. I actually did get up early, but I was just not feeling very good. So I was just sitting here in my red chair, knitting, falling asleep a little bit. Took some painkillers, went to the couch, just watched some Netflix, had some tea. Now I think I'm ready for a cup of coffee. I'm okay. I'm just a little, I'm hoping it won't get worse. Tonight we're having dinner at our friends up the street. I think I'm fine to do that as long as I don't have a fever or anything. But first I really need to be twisting all those mega mohairs so we can get those delivered to the yarn store before Christmas. They are open today, so I think it'll be good if I could. Ooh, looks like I have a delivery truck in the driveway. I'll talk to you later. So I just made the cookie dough ready so we can bake those a little bit later. They need to stay in the fridge for a little while so they can get so cold that it's easier to cut them. So I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm just gonna grab Lars and the dog and go for just a little walk. I need some air. My head feels so heavy. So we'll just go for a little walk, and then I'll come back, and I think I'll start the sweets that I promised my dad I'll bring. So I'll show you how we make those. I think that's a pretty European thing. Let me know below if you know about this stuff. Yeah, let's get out and get some fresh air. Let's get those orders shipped, and let's get that mega mohair back on the shelves in the yarn store. We had a nice walk. Now let's do this, then go home and make the sweets. Hello. So cookies are done, the chocolate sweets are done, and Nomi made, I don't know if they exist in somewhere else in Denmark. You mix butter, sugar, cocoa powder, and oatmeal. No, not oatmeal, just the oats. And you mix those together, and you make small balls, and you roll those in not cocoa. You roll them in coconut flour, and you just put them in the refrigerator, and you eat them cold, and they're really yummy. They taste really good. So we got all that done. We did the walk with the dog. I did some groceries. I did my shipping. I turned in the yarn. I checked off one more present on my checklist that I didn't have under control. I came up with a good idea, so that's under control. I need one more good idea, and then I think we'll be fine. So it's time for Advents, and I just want to show you the socks because I think they just turned out so good. I am in love with this red color, and I think I'm gonna wear them all Christmas, and then I'll just wash them, put them away, and I will take them back out next Christmas, so I don't wear them all year. This morning when I was sitting in my red chair, I was watching some knitting Vlogmas and some knitting podcasts, and I was working just a few rows on the scarf for Esther. Don't know what that was. And making a bit of progress. It's really not long enough yet, but I still have like this skein and these skeins left, so there's plenty of yarn for a nice long scarf. And it's actually all I'm knitting on because I finished everything else, and then I thought that maybe tomorrow I could wind up this baby and knit myself a pair of socks in this new base that I'm dying to try, and also this new yarn color that I'm also very curious to see how this is going to work out and how the colors are gonna look. So excited. So I think I'll do that, and I think I might just do the cuff ribbing and the toe in this burgundy or cherry color. We'll see. But there's a lot of yarn, so I think I'll make some longer socks, and I might even do like a ribbing, like purl 2 knit 2 kind of sock. I don't know yet. So Advents. Today it is the 22nd of December. I can't believe this. The 22nd. So this is an Ontario dyer, Leo and Roxy. That's exciting. Hold on, I got a phone call. Well, that was my friend Lisa who called me. She is our friends that live just up the street, and we are eating there tonight. So she just wanted to say hi and make all the arrangements and ask me if I wanted to walk the dogs, but I just walk my dog, so I'm not interested in that. But this is the hand-dyed yarn that Lisa sent me, and I don't know where I put my basket with the rest, but this is another gorgeous gray. So I'm thinking that by the end of this Vlogmas, I'll have 24 gorgeous skeins that kind of go together, all of them, I think. I really like this, a lot of different colors of gray. That looks pretty amazing. And, oh yeah, I have them all in the same little one now because there's not that many left. So the 22nd, and the theme is, I left my, I don't know where I put the, oh, here it is. So the 22nd is Fransk nougat or French nougat. So that's like a candy. I don't know if you have it outside of Europe. So it's like a white candy. Maybe I should put a picture up here with pistachios and almonds inside. I really love how this turned out. Golden, green. It's so pretty. Is it okay to say that about your own yarn? I just really loved how this turned out. It's hard to see because it is a little dark. I think when I'm done opening all of them, I will take a picture. I'm debating with myself whether next year, when I'm doing the advent for the next year, if I should work a color theme or like be inspired by like a movie or something, and then make sure that all the colors go together, because that was not my intention this year. I wanted to make 24 skeins, and I just wanted to be free when I dyed the yarn, and I want them to be inspired by a Danish Christmas. I thought it would be fun. And I can definitely see that when I put out all my 24 skeins, it's not like one theme or that they all go together. I never thought about it like that. I can see other advents, they are totally either like a fade or one color scheme, or are so much influenced by a movie or something that they all just kind of match. And that was not the intention for this year, but I'm debating whether I should do something like that next year, so that you can use all the skeins in the same project. So if you want to do like Molly from a Homespun House did a really cute blanket last year, what is that called, I forgot the name, cozy something throw. And I'll put it down here what the name of that is, because that's a perfect thing to use for your mini skeins. The projects I have done so far in mini skeins, I have done, because this is season 3 of my Vlogmas, I have done 4 different projects: mittens, a hat, a cowl, and socks, and all of them use like the maximum of 7 mini skeins. So it would be fun actually to think of a thing we can do all 24 skeins and have them all kind of match. I don't want to do like 24 pink ones or 24 blue ones, but it could be fun to have like the inspiration come from the same place, so that they're cohesive. Is that the right word to use in this? So that they all kind of talk to each other and look good together. Yeah, I'm really thinking. I would love to hear your opinion about that. When you choose advents, do you want the advent to be like color coordinated, so that they are either fading or matching, so that you want to use all 24 in the same project? Or do you think, like me, that I just think it's fun to have 24 totally different skeins, and I can kind of fish and use whatever I want for whatever project? I never thought about doing 24 because they were only for one project. I like to look at all my mini skeins. I have a huge basket up here with mini skeins that I bought from other advents, and I've used some for some projects, and every now and then I need a contrasting mini. I'll just pick one from that. So I would love to hear what you think about that, about advents, and I'll marinate, let it marinate for a little while until I make a decision. It's actually pretty soon. Last year I started thinking about the advent calendar in April. I think I even had pre-orders ready in April, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this year. Now I know that they sell. Last year I didn't know if I would sell anyone, so I was afraid to dye them before I had pre-orders made. This year I know that they will sell, so I can easily make the advents that I have the capacity of making and then sell them. So I'm not as stressed about that this year. So that is why I can even start dyeing the yarn a little earlier and not be so stressed about the whole thing and enjoy it a little bit more. So yeah, I just need to think about the inspiration for the next advent. That is the process that is just almost as fun as dyeing the yarn. So, well, that was a long chit chat about my thoughts on advent. This I'm just gonna put over here. And what else? I was gonna talk about something, now I forgot. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I hope that by tomorrow I'll be almost well. Esther has a little fever and she's not quite feeling her best. I talked to my aunt and uncle. They were a little sick, and we were all together for my family birthday Christmas lunch. So I think maybe my friend Mette, who got sick the day after, kind of gave us all something. It's fine. Luckily, it's not COVID, and none of us are having a fever except for us has a little fever, and we're not extremely sick. I just, now I've been up. I've been up all day, but I was in the couch until 10, and then the walk and the grocery shopping and the cooking, and now my body's just like, maybe I should just rest for a little bit before I go to our friend's house, and I just said I'd come and help her cook. So she doesn't have to cook all the dinner by herself, so I'll go help her. We help each other a lot like that. Yes, I did promise. I had one of you ask me about the picture in my kitchen, and I was thinking that I would do that in one, not today, but in another, maybe tomorrow. I would just talk a little bit about some of the paintings that I have in my house. Most of them are by my great-grandfather, who was an artist, and he was like a, what is that called, like a recognized artist, and so that's his painting, and those two are his, and I have them almost everywhere in the house, except for that one picture in my kitchen with that fool who has like a funny hat with X, and that is the Danish painter called CamijoKnit's. He's a very, very, very famous Danish artist, and he's painting some really fun and weird paintings. And I think the idea with that whole, he did a series of paintings called Fools, and I think that his idea was to just kind of mirror the fool in ourselves. So it's so easy for people to say that everyone else is an idiot, but sometimes just to recognize the idiot in yourself. So yeah, I have a book about CamijoKnit's that I really didn't read. Maybe I should read that before I give you all a lecture about CamijoKnit's, because I really don't have the knowledge to do that. I will get going. I need to get this uploaded and do a little editing before we go to dinner, because when I get back it might be a little late, and it's not that fun to edit late at night and do the uploading when you really just want to sleep. So I think I'll do that. Edit a little bit and then take a little nap before I continue with the rest of the fun for today. Talk to you later, guys.